Hey everyone, it's Tom. It's Sunday. I think it's December the 8th. And so this is a place that looks like they've actually gone out there and spread manure and then tried to scratch that in or turn it over. But what's kind of interesting about this place is I've hunted here quite a bit before, but I don't know if you can see the contours of the field. They're actually going diagonal, which means they've moved the dirt in a different direction out there. And so that's kind of intriguing to me. And I'm going to take a walk out there and see if they've pulled anything up. Again, this is a place that gets pretty heavily hunted. I've hunted it for years, and I think it's getting hunted out because you just don't find near the stuff that we used to find. But, yep, I'm going to get out there and give that a try. So if I find anything, I'll have the camera back on. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to do my best to guard against the wind here, but looks like my theory might be panning out here. So, as I said, this is a place that just really gets hunted a lot. I used to find a lot of stuff here, but I think if a place can get hunted out, this would be it. But looks like I may have something here. Take a look. I love the color of this. I don't think it's a fooler. This looks like a notch right here. Yeah. So the question is, what's up in here? Okay. Look at there. Nice size Adena. Well, that's a surprise. I haven't found much out here in the last few years. But again, they dragged this field the opposite direction. And you just never know what kind of dirt that could turn up, or how that could turn the dirt up. But that looks like Flint Ridge. Decent size. Okay, well, a little bit more here to look. If I find anything else, I'll get the camera back on. Okay, a few more steps. You can see that. There's the bottom of one. It's a terrible day out here. It's so muddy. I'm carrying all this weight on my boots. And the wind has really picked up. I hope you're able to hear me, but yeah, so far this is definitely worth it. This is more than I've found here in a couple of years, and I am picking up a fair amount of flint. So again, I don't know if this is stirring things up, going diagonal from how they usually farm this, but stay tuned. I'll get back to you. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look here, but in the while I'm sitting here, I want to show you this. This is the Bennett's premier auction that's going on online right now, and that pendant right there, you can see the live bidding going on right now for that. This auction is for it was called the David Root Indian Artifact Auction. This guy had probably one of the most prestigious slate collections in the United States, and this auction has been going on since this morning, and you can see what is going on with these. That one over? Yep. Are they still going on it? There it goes. So that last one just sold for $1,900. Here's a Biconcave pendant, and again you can see how this is going. Pretty incredible. So just quickly here, let's take a look at what I found today. I didn't show you this piece. It's kind of a neat little tool. You can see that there's work all the way around here. And you've got some sort of a spoke shave, and then Get a good view of that. I think you can pick it up there. You can see that edge work all the way around. That's an interesting piece. Right into that notch, it's very much chipped that way. Here's the broken piece that I found, and then here's the whole piece. By the way, just an update on that piece. Oh, that went for $750. Here's a shovel pendant that's going now, already at $700. But yeah, this is kind of a neat little Adena point I found out there. Definitely field grade, but we'll take a find anytime we can this time of year. So I want to talk a little bit about just a couple thoughts on this auction that's going on today. You know how they say a high tide raises all boats? This auction that's going on, I've been watching the prices, and I think they're high, but what is high? You know, in an auction, when you have two people that want an item and they're willing to bid, you know, that's how it goes. You know, the high bidder gets it, and that last piece there just sold. Yeah, that shovel pendant sold for $1,000. And again, this has been going on all day, these slate pieces. But what's interesting is, and I don't know if I can keep it on long enough, but the flint that's going in this auction has also been going what I think is over what you would typically see. I'm trying to get down back to see if I can find a point. Give you an example of that. Yeah, you can see there's just a lot of slate. You can find this at the Premier Auction group website, and this is Jim Bennett's site. He is, you've probably known him from authenticating or doing certificates of authenticity for points. So maybe that's why this stuff all goes so high, is because, again, he's just well known as an authenticator, and the stuff that he's offering is obviously good stuff. But I mean, again, all day prices going like this. But you know, this can have an effect on collections all over the place. When you start, you know, seeing an auction where things go this much, I think it just increases the value of, you know, if you put dollar values on your collection, increases the value of that stuff. And again, I'm seeing flint pieces here, not a lot of them, but I'm seeing the flint pieces go higher than what I would expect as well. So again, I should try to get back in here and see if I can give you some examples of that. So here here's a couple nice archaic pieces, but I mean, those sold for $450. And again, they're nice points. But yeah, you know, the other thing, when the stock market the Dow is as high as it is, people feel good about spending money on these types of relics. They look at it as an investment. So, you know, that people feel good. They have a lot of money, or at least they have a lot of value. And sometimes these things just go really high. Let's see if I can get down here. Yeah, we're one away from this 2 3/4 inch archaic. Okay, here we go for the archaic side notch point. 2 3/4 inch, made out of Coshocton flint, and right out of the gate, $150. That's not a bad. Yeah, that's a person that's pretty happy with the bidding on this one, and maybe it won't go above that. Actually, I think it's at 130. There it goes to 150. Yeah, but you get the idea. So anyway, you can check out the auction results. Again, look for Bennett Premier Auctions Group, and you should be able to go back and look at all the items that sold there today and what prices they brought. So yep, that one went for 150. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in today. It was nice to get out in the field and find a couple pieces. And that's all I have today. So until next time, this is Commissioner Tom signing off.